So, there's Will Ferrell, dressed up as Ron Burgundy, standing in front of Tom Brady, and he says, "I don't often roast people, but when I do, they're not usually in better shape than me." And thus, the stage was set for one of the most entertaining nights in recent memory. In the heart of Los Angeles, an event unfolded that would make even the most stoic Patriots fan crack a smile. A Netflix roast, with none other than Tom Brady as the guest of honor. But the real surprise? The unexpected appearance of Will Ferrell, slipping seamlessly into his iconic character, Ron Burgundy, mustache and all. But Ferrell didn't just show up, he brought the house down. With his signature blend of dry wit and slapstick humor, the anchorman himself turned the tables on the athletic legends. Brady, the man of the hour, wasn't spared from Burgundy's sharp tongue. "You know, Tom," he quipped, "I've seen mannequins at Old Navy with more mobility than you." And it wasn't just Brady in the crosshairs. Eli Manning and Bill Belichick also found themselves on the receiving end of Burgundy's roasts. He even threw in a few jabs at himself for good measure. "I'm not saying I'm out of shape," he said, "but the last time I saw my own feet, they were telling me they miss seeing the sun." Each punchline was delivered with Burgundy's classic deadpan sincerity, leaving the crowd in stitches. The laughter echoed through the room, a testament to Ferrell's comedic genius. He had everyone, from die-hard football fans to casual Netflix viewers, hanging on to his every word. And if you thought Ferrell's performance was all talk, think again. In true Ron Burgundy fashion, he brought along his trusted jazz flute, a few notes into Afternoon Delight, and the crowd was roaring with laughter once more. Oh, and let's not forget, Ron Burgundy's jazz flute made a special appearance too. Then enters Ben Affleck, and he's not holding back. His first target? The critical Patriot fans. Affleck, a known Bostonian and die-hard Patriots fan, steps up to the podium. He's got a grin on his face that says he's about to stir the pot. He starts off with a light jab at Brady, a friendly fire of sorts, but it's clear that his main target isn't the man of the hour. No, he's got his sights set on a different crowd, the critical Patriot fans. Affleck's wit is as sharp as a tack, and he doesn't shy away from speaking his mind. He dives into his roast with a gusto that only a true Bostonian can muster. He's not just roasting Brady here, he's roasting everyone who's ever criticized the Patriots. He's got an arsenal of jokes, each one more biting than the last. He skewers the critical fans with a precision that's almost surgical. He takes aim at their fair-weather fandom, their armchair quarterbacking, their Monday morning play calling. He paints a picture of fans who are quick to criticize but slow to praise. Affleck's roast isn't just funny, it's insightful. He's not just making people laugh, he's making them think. He's challenging the fans, challenging them to be better, to be more supportive, to be more loyal. He's using his wit as a weapon, and he's not afraid to swing it. And the crowd, they're eating it up. They're laughing, they're cheering, they're clapping, they're loving every minute of it. Affleck's roast is a hit, a home run, a touchdown. He's scored big with this one. Affleck, with his Bostonian pride, left no stone unturned, and certainly no Patriot fan unscathed. Just when we thought we'd seen it all, Peyton Manning walks out from behind the curtains. Talk about a plot twist. Manning, known for his prowess on the football field and not so much for his comedic timing, took the stage and instantly transformed into the roast master of the evening. It was as if he had been doing stand-up comedy for years. The audience was taken aback, jaws dropping in surprise as Manning began his roast of Brady. He launched into a hilarious monologue, poking fun at Brady's illustrious career. With each jab, the audience erupted into laughter. It was clear that Manning had a natural knack for comedy. He referenced Brady's early days saying, "Remember when you were just a sixth-round draft pick? Now look at you, all grown up and getting roasted on Netflix." It was a light-hearted and friendly ribbing that had everyone, including Brady, chuckling. But Manning's roast wasn't limited to Brady. He also took the opportunity to show his camaraderie with his fellow athletes, sharing funny anecdotes and inside jokes that only they would understand. There was the time when he and Brady were both rookies, and they would compete over who could throw the longest pass. Or the time when Brady got his first Super Bowl ring, and Manning joked that it was just a fluke. Brady, being a good sport, laughed along with everyone else. Manning's surprise appearance and witty roast were the highlights of the evening. His unexpected comedic chops brought a unique twist to the roast, proving that athletes can be just as funny off the field as they are competitive on it. Manning, the surprise roaster, definitely brought an extra layer of laughter to the night. Hosting the roast was none other than Kevin Hart, who had the crowd in stitches from the start. Now, anyone who knows Kevin Hart knows that he's a master of timing and delivery, and this night was no different. As the host of the evening, Hart set the tone with his unique comedic style, keeping the guests and audience alike on their toes with his quick wit and sharp humor. Throughout the night, Hart demonstrated a keen ability to read the room and deliver his lines with perfect timing, eliciting roars of laughter from the crowd. His interactions with the other participants were nothing short of hilarious. Whether he was poking fun at Will Ferrell's Ron Burgundy character or riffing off Ben Affleck's roast of critical Patriot fans, Hart was always ready with a witty comeback or a humorous observation. One of the highlights of the evening was Hart's reaction to Peyton Manning's surprise appearance. His quick wit and comedic instincts kicked into high gear, leading to some of the funniest moments of the night. Without missing a beat, he was able to incorporate Manning's surprise appearance into his routine, creating a buzz of laughter that echoed throughout the room. But it wasn't just his humor that made Hart such a memorable host. It was also his infectious energy. He radiated positivity and excitement, which was contagious to everyone present. His enthusiasm kept the energy levels high, and his constant laughter served as a reminder of the joy of comedy. Even during the more awkward moments, Hart was able to lighten the mood and keep the laughter flowing. It's safe to say that Hart's hosting skills were a significant contributor to the success of the night. His comedic timing, his interactions with the other participants, and his infectious energy created a fun and entertaining atmosphere that kept the audience engaged and laughing throughout the evening. Hart, with his infectious energy, kept the roasts coming and the laughter flowing. His performance as host was a testament to his talent as a comedian and his ability to engage and entertain an audience, proving once again why he is one of the most beloved figures in comedy today. As the night drew to a close, it was clear that this roast was one for the books. The laughter had echoed through the hall, bouncing off the walls and filling the room with a sense of camaraderie and good-natured ribbing. It was a night filled with zingers, comebacks, and a whole lot of roasting. Let's take a step back and revisit some of the highlights, shall we? From the moment Will Ferrell, the man of the hour, stepped onto the stage as Ron Burgundy, the audience was in stitches. His jabs at Tom Brady, Eli Manning, and Bill Belichick were nothing short of comedic genius. And who could forget Ben Affleck's biting critique of critical Patriot fans? It was a masterclass in roast comedy, and the audience loved every minute of it. The surprises didn't stop there. Peyton Manning's unexpected appearance was the cherry on top of an already delicious comedic sundae. His dry wit and sharp humor added an extra layer of hilarity to the event. And let's not forget our host, Kevin Hart, whose energy and charisma kept the crowd engaged and entertained throughout the evening. But as with any roast, the night was not without its awkward moments. The tension in the room was palpable at times, the audience holding their breath as the roasters took aim and fired their verbal arrows. Yet, these moments only served to add to the humor of the evening, the awkward laughter serving as the perfect counterpoint to the sharp wit on display. As we round up this roast, it's clear that this was a night of comedy gold. A night where the biggest names in entertainment came together to poke fun at each other, all in the name of humor. From Ron Burgundy's flute to Manning's surprise appearance, it was a night filled with laughter, burns, and most importantly, unforgettable roasts.